I often get asked, should I put a photo on my resume? 10 years ago, I would have said absolutely no. You'll stand out for all the wrong reasons. But today, the rules have changed. Everybody has a photo on your LinkedIn profile. You'll get more clicks and more views if you do. So it seems really weird to say no photos on resumes, but photos on LinkedIn profiles. So the rules have changed a little bit. If you want to know what those rules are, listen up. So if I'm helping my clients decide about putting a photo on a resume, I ask a few simple questions. Number one, is it going to help you stand out? So are you applying amongst thousands of people? Second question is, are you comfortable with it? You absolutely need to be comfortable with the idea of putting a photo on your resume. And the third question is, what will your audience think? So if you're in a very conservative profession, by conservative profession I mean law, accounting, banking, finance, that type of thing, I'd steer towards no. But if you're in a profession that is used to being all over social media, being more out there, then I would say yes. That kind of audience is probably receptive to actually having a photo, or it might even be expected that you would have a photo. So say for example, if I'm a CIO and I'm going for a job at one of the big 4 banks, I wouldn't put a photo. If I'm a marketing graduate and I'm going for a job in a startup, I would put a photo. So it's really contextual. It depends on you and your audience. So I hope that helps you make a decision about putting a photo. It's not a black and white, pardon the pun, it's not a black and white situation. But what you might also be asking now, if you've decided to have a photo, is what are the rules? So I'm going to give you a few simple rules to apply when choosing the right photo for your resume. Make sure the photo looks like you. You don't want the recruiter to get any surprises when you walk into the interview. You want to keep it professional and contextual. I put these photos up because they made me laugh, but really photos like these you want to keep for Facebook or Instagram. The only time that I would use a photo like this on a resume is if I was going for a job as a comedian, and a big requirement of the role of a comedian was to have funny vertical hair. Wear what you'd wear to work. We're really visual creatures. If we see something, we believe it. So if I see somebody in a white coat, I immediately believe that they're either a doctor or a scientist. So it's important to have congruence. You want to look like somebody who's already doing the job. You're giving the recruiter a mental picture, a quick mental picture before they read your resume, and they'll actually believe the words they read on the resume more if you look like somebody who's already doing the job, rather than them having to go back and forth and keep making that judgment. Head and shoulders look better than just your head chopped off. It's just more visually appealing, and it'll actually give the interviewer more context. Now, if you're like me and you really hate having your photo taken, you might want to invest in some professional help from a professional photographer. One of the things they do really well, or a good photographer will do really well, is keep taking shots and making sure that you're relaxed. And when you're relaxed, you get much better pictures. So I hope I've helped you decide about whether to put a photo on your resume. Remember the 3 rules. Do you need it to stand out? Are you comfortable with it? And what will your audience think? If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you like this video and you want to hear more of us, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.